Hello, and welcome to the MAAE Excellence in Arts Education Awards Gala. I'm Dr. Penny Wallen, Executive Director of the Mississippi Alliance for Arts Education. Our mission at MAAE is to advocate for high-quality, comprehensive, and sequential arts education in music, visual arts, drama, dance, and media arts, and also to embed the arts across all curriculum. That is, integrating the arts into content areas for all Mississippi students. Each year, we carry out our mission by offering opportunities for students to experience the arts. Opportunities for teaching artists and teachers to train in and use the arts integration in classrooms, in workshops. Opportunities to advocate with local, state, and national legislators and leaders about the arts. And finally, an opportunity such as this to celebrate with this gala. This has been a difficult year for so many of us. And this year, the MAAE Awards proudly acknowledge those who have used the arts to tell their stories and also be the voices of hope and perseverance. Welcome to the 2021 Arts in Education Awards Gala. Let's celebrate those who give us art.
Hello, my name is Win Maxie Shoemate. For the past 2 years, I've had the honor to be president of MAAE. For the past 4 decades, I've had the opportunity to incorporate the arts with children and their families. And for the past 2 decades, or 20 years, I've been able to work with MCC and work with students who want to be the best they can be for our children. The MMA School of Excellence Awards recognize and honor individual schools or school districts that make the arts an essential part of education by teaching the arts in specific disciplines, make strong interdisciplinary connections between the arts and other subjects, promote imaginative learning environments that include hands-on creative arts-based practices, and provide opportunities for multicultural learning through the arts. Well, COVID presented so many challenges for our schools, we really wanted to celebrate the schools that made arts a priority. The 2021 MAAE School of Excellence Awards goes to 2 schools, the Theater Department of Mississippi State University, or MSU, and Lake Central Elementary School. Let me tell you a little bit about the schools and what they did. The Theater Department at MSU worked tirelessly throughout the pandemic to provide its students and audience theatrical experiences. In November, they partnered with William Carey University to host a limited audience and virtual audience production of Anne and Emmett. There were additional talkbacks with this production that enhanced the experiences for the cast, the crew, and the audiences alike. They also presented an outdoor production in April of A Midsummer Night's Dream. This was a pandemic-responsible production that took place at the MSU Trial Gardens on MSU's North Farm. The production began outside the A.B. McKay Oncology Lab, and the fairies of the production led the audience scene to an outdoor scene. The cast and crew wore plastic shields as they entertained the audiences. MSU's Theater Department also assisted the MSU Theater Association in the coordination and production of the 2020 North Mississippi Drama Festival. They handled the North Drama Fest regulations, the educators, the scoring, the filming of multiple broadcasting and advertisement, and hosted the virtual arts ceremony. MSU was truly a leader of theater and theater education during this unprecedented time. Now, before COVID-19, Lake Central Elementary School was involved in exposing children to excellence. During COVID-19, the school went the extra mile to seek new and innovative opportunities to provide excellent arts program opportunities for all the students. They worked hard to make sure that the needs for the students were met, and as a result, the students had several successful and memorable sessions with MAE over the past 14 months. Congratulations for a job well done.
Hi, I'm Shannon Frost, Financial Membership Director of the Mississippi Alliance for Arts Education. Thad Cochran was one of Mississippi's strongest arts supporters, and in his honor, these next awards are named after him. The MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Educator Arts Awards honor pre-K through 12th grade arts discipline specialists, teachers, curriculum coordinators, and project directors who integrate the arts with superior teaching, including evidence of strong interdisciplinary planning, professional involvement, and leadership beyond the classroom, and display an ability to communicate effectively about arts education. These arts educators and teaching artists went above and beyond to deliver arts integration in the midst of COVID-19 this school year. The 2021 MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Educator Arts Award for Dance goes to Shanina Carmichael. Ms. Carmichael is an arts integration specialist and certified yoga instructor who fuses dance instruction with cultural exploration while using arts integration to bring to life core subject material. She has over 20 years of dance experience. She has trained under Gina Ellis of Alvin Ailey and Onyx Dance Companies and belonged to Renaissance Dance Workshop, an eclectic dance company. She shares the gift of the arts with hundreds of students and teachers throughout rural and urban Mississippi communities by weaving literature, creative movement, and drama to engage and teach. Congratulations, Shanina. The 2021 MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Arts Educator Award for Arts Integration with Music goes to Jerry Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins is a performance artist of West African djembe drum ensemble, which involves the use of the traditional instruments, rhythms, and stories of the Milinke people of West Africa. As a teaching artist, drumming and musical rhythms are used to teach literacy skills, poetry, and creative writing to students. Jenkins facilitates classroom curriculum learning and teacher workshops that incorporate music, storytelling, visual arts, and character education to connect with Common Core standards and best practices in the classroom environment. His curriculum learning through music uses music as a catalyst for learning. He uses rhythms and stories of West Africa to encourage self-awareness, citizenship, and character development, while students make math and social studies connection through African drumming. Mr. Jenkins facilitates poetry writing, reciting, rhythmic workshops as a form of expression and as a way to evoke storytelling, stimulate communication, engage students, and enhance the learning experience with a focus on students as individual learners. Congratulations, Jerry. The 2021 MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Arts Educator Award for Music Education goes to Alvin Shelby. Mr. Shelby is a music educator with more than 32 years experience. He is a recipient of the Jules Michel Award and has performed in Italy, Canada, Africa, London, and Paris. He has also produced many recording projects during his career. Mr. Shelby specializes in traditional inspirational music, but also enjoys writing and performing music for children, film, and jazz. Congratulations, Alvin. The 2021 MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Arts Educator Award for Visual Arts goes to Carrie Haycox. Mr. Haycox served in the United States Marines before becoming a visual art teacher. He served at Northwest Middle School, Meridian High School, and now Northeast High School. He teaches art classes and workshops at the Meridian Museum of Art and is very involved in the art scene in Meridian, from making pop art to working with a collective of other area artists to create murals around the town. The first was celebrated during Black History Month as it honored David Ruffin of the Temptations. His dedication to making art public and accessible, even in the midst of a pandemic, is worth celebrating. Congratulations, Carrie. 2021 MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Arts Educator Award for Media Arts goes to Mark LaFrancis. Mr. LaFrancis has been a writer and photographer for more than 30 years. He has won many writing awards as a reporter, photographer, and columnist. He is a past president of the Mississippi Writers Guild. He has been involved with filmmaking, including The Parchman Ordeal, The Untold Story, which won the prestigious Most Transformative Film at the 2017 Crossroads Film Festival. Mark is a Mississippi Scholar with the Mississippi Humanities Council, and he received the first Thad Cochran Humanities Achievement Award for his documentaries on Richard Wright and Eudora Welty. He is a retiree of the Armed Forces. Mark has published 5 books for young readers and has been given his speaking program, Storytelling from My Front Porch, to many elementary schools. Mark has taught groundbreaking introduction to film and photography at Adams County Christian School, Natchez High School, and the Fallon Career and Technology Center in Natchez. As an artist in residence, Mark is the founder and president of Home with Heroes Foundation Incorporated, a private nonprofit organization dedicated to helping veterans. Congratulations, Mark. The 2021 MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Arts Educator Award for Arts Integration goes to Danielle Whittington. Mrs. Whittington has a background in dance, art, and occupational therapy, which she brings to life in her classroom. Sketching, painting, dance, rhythm, music, and more are incorporated into each child's learning experience. She's a highly exceptional teacher to begin with, but incorporating meaningful learning for each student is one of the things that sets her apart. Every student's achievement is her priority, and she understands each child learns in a unique way. Danielle creates an environment for them to learn in the very best possible way. She is creative and dynamic. She sets the stage for every student to succeed. Whether incorporating pencil tapping or rhythmic clapping to help students understand poetry, using rapping or musical soundtracks to teach objectives, having students trace on easels while using rainbow pencils and dancing to specific songs to teach cursive, inviting the school art teacher to assist students in sketching while a book is read aloud, or participating in a global read aloud as the class learns about an immigrant student who wants to learn to sew and allowing her students to sew buttons and stitches like the character in the book, Danielle engages students through the arts. She is so deserving of recognition as an exemplary teacher and arts educator. Congratulations, Danielle. The 2021 MAAE Thad Cochran Distinguished Arts Educator Award for STEAM goes to Philip Mba Wright. Mr. Wright is a STEM to STEAM teaching artist and Boy Scout executive. He has developed an interactive science, technology, engineering, art, and math program series to prepare students for tomorrow's careers and to build leadership skills. His work with educators, community leaders, and students extends throughout Mississippi, Georgia, and Oklahoma. One of his specialties is using Sphero, a robot ball, to teach programming to all ages. His lessons are designed to boost and sustain student engagement and interest in math, physics, computer science, engineering, and music using hands-on, minds-on activities to improve learning, problem-solving, memory, and leadership. Congratulations, Philip.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Rosalind Overton, board member of MAAE. It is my privilege to honor these wonderful people today. The 2021 MAAE Arts Advocacy Award goes to the Mississippi Presenters Network, a collaboration of presenters in the state of Mississippi. MSPN creates a Stay Home Fest Mississippi, where they collaborated with presenters from Yoknapatawpha Arts Council, Starkville Arts Council, the Link Center, Delta Arts Alliance, Delta Arts Council, the Mississippi Theater Association, and others to create and share virtual programming throughout the quarantine. There were concerts, there were mixology classes, statewide theater improvisations, and more. There was also a Share Your Space campaign where arts organizations from across the state shared their space with virtual tours. Theaters, arts councils, arts organizations, and more were showcased before a statewide virtual audience, and there was awareness of these organizations like never before. The Mississippi Presenters Network was a catalyst for arts organizations throughout the pandemic, and it is exciting to see the potential that the future holds for this wonderful organization. We salute the Mississippi Presenters Network. Thank you. Job well done. The award for excellence in higher education. This award honors an individual, a department, or higher institution of higher education for superior teaching, including evidence of arts education, leadership, or research, professional activity and leadership beyond the local campus, evidence of modeling best practices of arts education through teacher education courses and programs. The 2021 MAAE Excellence in Higher Education Award goes to Dr. Ksenia Zivanova, Dr. Z. Dr. Z is currently an assistant professor of elementary education at Mississippi State University. Her research and teaching interests include diversity, education of the gifted, and of course, arts integration. She teaches pre-service teachers to utilize the arts in the classroom. We applaud Dr. Z for her efforts. One of her peers said, Dr. Z is incredibly dedicated and hardworking, and we appreciate what she has done even through the pandemic, how she's pivoted into a completely virtual format so that her students could still understand how arts is integrated into the classroom. Hats off, Dr. Z. Job well done. We at MAAE salute you and all of the recipients this year.
The MAAE Outstanding Administrator Award honors a superintendent, district coordinator, or principal that demonstrates support for and commitment to high-quality arts education programs, actively advocates for the arts, and has excellent rapport with students, teachers, parents, and the community, as well as a demonstration of outstanding leadership in motivating teachers, other administrators, school boards, parents, and community organizations to provide the best possible education, one that includes the arts for all students. The 2021 Outstanding Administrator Award goes to Dr. Suzanne Hirsch, the Executive Director of the Mississippi School for the Arts in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Dr. Hirsch was nominated for this award due to her commitment to arts education within one of Mississippi's highest achieving schools. Dr. Hirsch is responsible for a faculty and staff of more than 60 individuals and for the well-being of 145 students on her residential campus. She holds a BFA in dance from the University of Southern Mississippi, a master's degree in arts administration from the University of New Orleans, and an EDD in educational leadership from Delta State University. In addition to her role at MSA, she has served as the education director at the New Orleans Ballet Association, development officer at Southern, and as a local producer at the National Dance Institute. We are so proud of the contributions Dr. Hirsch is making in Mississippi. We at MAAE wish her well in this school year. The Exemplary Arts Service Award honors an MAAE member or organization that demonstrates outstanding achievement, service, or contribution to arts education in Mississippi. The nominee must have worked in the field of arts education for at least 5 years while actively participating in the development or support for an arts organization, demonstrated leadership in developing partnerships between schools and the community for use of cultural resources such as visits to cultural institutions, organizations, and events such as art museums, concerts, performances of theater, dance, advocated for the arts and arts in education at the school district, community, regional, or state levels, and given financial or in-kind support of arts programs in a school district. The 2021 MAAE Exemplary Arts Service Award is to Terrence Roberts, a storyteller who weaves his stories like the web of his favorite character, Anansi the Spider. Roberts is a collector of tales worldwide, but is most known for his African and African-American folk tales. Known as the Story Weaver, Roberts has the ability to take his listeners back to the village square in West Africa, waiting for the Anansi story. As a master storyteller who draws both children and adults into his web with his animated and interactive style, the Story Weaver causes both to spontaneously burst out with laughter or jump with a surprise at a ghost story. Roberts appears in schools, libraries, festivals, churches, community groups, and special events across Mississippi, and has served on the Mississippi Arts Commission's Teaching Artist roster, as well as the Mississippi Alliance for Arts Education's Board of Directors. He currently also works at the Meridian Freedom Project. Congratulations to Terrence. The MAAE Distinguished Cultural Institution Award honors an organization that has been in operation at least 5 years and has made significant contributions to teachers, students, and the community through arts programs and collaborative partnerships that stimulate community support for the arts and arts education in the schools and community. By demonstrating models of partnership with schools, other cultural institutions, and the business community to develop arts programs for youth and adults, and serve as a resource to schools or community arts organizations and provide services to facilitate the production of arts events performed by students. There are 2 awards this year. The first 2021 MAAE Distinguished Cultural Organization Award is in theater and goes to New Stage Theater. New Stage Theater, located in Jackson and now in its 56th year, was a role model to the statewide theaters and theater professionals throughout the COVID-19 pandemic of 2020 and 2021. They were one of the first theaters in the state to move to virtual programming by offering their summer camps online. From there, they held weekly Thursday night virtual plays, conversations, and cocktails offerings where they presented virtual productions, talkbacks, and conversations with theater artists. They also held a Mississippi Does Great Theater conversation where they interviewed Mississippi theater leaders in an effort to showcase how theaters around the state were adapting to the social distancing regulations. They also offered virtual classes and educational programming during this unique time. New Stage Theater was an incredible resource, guiding light and role model during the quarantine, and I look forward to seeing more incredible work from them in the future. The MAAE Lifetime Achievement in Arts Education Award honors individuals for consistently making outstanding contributions to arts education throughout a career, advocating for arts education, and displaying professional activity and leadership in arts education beyond the occupational setting. The 2021 MAAE Lifetime Achievement in Arts Education Award will be renamed in this recipient's honor due to her work and outstanding achievement in arts education and advocacy in Mississippi. Going forth, the MAAE Lifetime Achievement in Arts Education Award will be named the Dr. Penny Wallen Lifetime Achievement in Arts Education Award. Penny, there's absolutely no way we can replace you. We are all better because of working with you. We thank you for your tireless, selfless work in advocating for the arts and arts education across our state and for our children. Your wisdom, insights, and knowledge have informed many programs, schools, our state's future educational leaders, and all of us. Thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for your contributions to our state.
Hello, my name is Heather Lacoste. I've been a part of MAAE for many years. First, I went to teaching artist workshops, and later I joined when I became a teacher. And for several years, I've served on the board. So each year, it is an honor and a privilege to present the Derek Pouncey Memorial Scholarship and Award. This year, we have 4 students who are recipients. Our next scholarship is the 2021 Kendra Daniels Perseverance Award.
Hello, I'm Jenny House. I had the pleasure of teaching Damiana for several years, both at Northeast Middle School and Northeast High School in choir. When I think of Damiana, the one thing that I think of is resilient. She is such a resilient young lady. She does whatever you ask her to do with a smile on her face, and her happiness is infectious to the other students. It is my privilege and my honor to have been able to know this young lady and to teach her for so many years, and I am so incredibly happy with the young lady that she has turned out to be. Congratulations, Damiana.
sleep every night praying for a change? Why do I continue my day even when people try to bring me down? Why do I continue chasing my dreams? It's because I have hope. A hope I never lost. A hope that's brought me to where I am today. I don't sit in class working my butt off just for someone to tell me I don't have hope. I never give up on fighting for what I believe is right. I always keep pushing, even in my darkest moments. If you think I don't have hope, where's your hope for me? Do you even wish me good luck when I'm nervous about a test, competition, event? I'm listening. No, you don't. Even though the hope that you had is lost, doesn't mean you can strip mine away. Your words mean nothing to me. You can never bring me down no matter how hard you try, because I have hope.
Thank you for being a part of our celebration, and congratulations to all award recipients. As you can see, the arts are alive and well in Mississippi. My granddaddy was known for his words, "There are no strangers, only friends we have not met." And I would add, the arts provide a great and common way for us to meet. It's said that for everything there is a season. This gala is my last official act as Executive Director of MAAE. What a joyful experience and journey it has been for over 10 years. Many thanks to my friend Shannon Frost, our Financial and Membership Director, to our members, and to the amazing board who guide MAAE so brilliantly. Thanks to the Mississippi Arts Commission for ongoing operational funds, to the Wiseman Family Foundation and the Mississippi Humanities Council for generous financial support over the years in our quest for equity and access to arts for all students across Mississippi. And now, it is my honor to introduce MAAE's new Executive Director, an educator, an art supporter, a dancer extraordinaire, Heather Lacoste. Heather, it's all yours now.
I feel such a deep sense of gratitude and honor to be able to serve Mississippi Alliance for Arts Education as your Executive Director. This organization has meant so much to me for so many years, and honestly, kind of gave me the verbiage to understand what was in my heart all along. I remember being a little girl and experiencing ballet for the first time and just thinking it was the most magical experience. There was nothing like it. And then as I matured and I really sought to master that art form, I found it so frustrating at times, but also I found a lot of peace and fulfillment in that. And I feel like it gave me a lot of empathy. I think, I just grew parts of myself that, again, I didn't really have the words for. And later, it became really important to me to share dance with other children, and quite honestly, children that probably couldn't afford classical ballet instruction and that sort of thing. It was hard for my family. There were 5 children in my family. And again, I didn't know terms like equity and access, but that was what was on my heart, and it still is today. It's quite different to think about creating programming for the entire state of Mississippi when not so long ago, I was just trying to provide a ballet class in my community. So I look forward to this. I'm really excited about getting to know the other people who care about this same work. And I do. I want to make sure that we grow what MAAE is doing throughout the state. I want to grow our membership. I want to really get to know the teaching artist. I want to get to know the artist. I want to visit the museums. And it's not just for me. I really look forward to instilling this in my daughter. She's 7, and right now just everything is magical. And so she loves visual art, and she loves to dance, she loves to act, and she's taking piano. So we're trying to cover all the bases, but she's not quite sure about performing anything for anyone but us. But nevertheless, I'm really passionate about instilling that in her and investing in my state. Because I feel like a lot of people, especially my teachers, invested in me. And without their contributions, I just don't know where I would be. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to make you proud.